Tangent line. Tangent line to any function. Any function, as y is a function of x. Let's say something like that. Okay, and I want the tangent line right there. Tangent line means it's just touching right there. That's it. It doesn't touch anything else. Now we know the equation of a line is equal to y equals ax plus b, where b is its intercept and a is the slope, rise over run, right? It's delta y over delta x. A is equal to delta y over delta x. So how are we going to get delta y over delta x of this function? Well, we want it right at this point. And to get it right at this point, that's going to be dy by dx. That's an infinitesimally small distance in the x direction and infinitesimally small distance in the y direction. And it gives us our slope. Delta y over delta x is kind of like talking about 2 points out here and out here. And that will kind of give you the slope, but it's not exact, right? That will be delta y and delta x. But we don't want those actual deltas. We want d, which means infinitesimally small. Infinitely small. Okay, so we know how to do that. Let's say our function is y equals x squared. Okay, so it means y is equal to x squared. That's our black function here. What's the derivative of that? Take the differential operator, d by dx. So you get dy by dx is equal to d by dx of x squared. And we know this one. This is a rule. So 2 comes down. X stays there to the power of 1. And that's it. Times the derivative of the variable itself, dx by dx, which is 1. So there it is. There is the slope function. That's a new function. You give me an x value, I'll tell you the slope. So let's try at this spot right here. Let's say x is equal to 3. Okay? So what is the slope at 3? dy by dx at x equals 3 is equal to 2 times 3, which is equal to 6. That is the slope. So that is equal to a, our a value. Our a value. Okay? So we already know that a is equal to 6. So we can write down our equation as y equals 6x plus b. How are we going to get b? We need to know an x and y value on this line. We need to know one of these points. If I know this point, I can get b. If I know that point, if I know that point, then I know b. But I know this point, I do know that point right here. It's at x equals 3. What's the y value? How do you get the y value of that? Well, we're going to plug it back into our original equation. So y of 3 is equal to 3 squared, 9. Let's substitute that into our equation here. So we know that y is equal to 9 when x is equal to 3. So 6 times 3 is 18, 9 times 9. B is equal to negative 9. And that's how you build a tangent line. You first get the slope, then you use the point that is tangent to determine what your b value is, and now you know the equation of the tangent line.